What's going on, motherfuckers? Back once again. It's your boy Dumars, and today we are continuing a project I started off film. I started tearing Athena down. She's in the garage. Started tearing her down. I want to pull out the old motor. I had a trans leak. I was under there and I already checked. It's just a pan, so I'll replace the pan gasket. I got a deeper pan over there anyway. I'll probably throw that on too. Excuse me. Yeah, I already got most of the motor apart. It's just about ready to get out. Got a few more things to square up, but we're gonna get it up on the engine stand, change the oil pan, and the heads have actually never been off of this motor. So we're gonna see what the inside of this engine looks like. So stay tuned. Got the motor here in all its glory. Just 6 liter things. I hate the fucking clips on the injector, so I left all that there on the harness. Whatever. It's sloppy, but I'm sloppy. I don't care. But anyway, all that rust is from a coolant leak. I thought I cleaned it halfway decent, but behind that accessory bracket, you couldn't really see it. So I'm gonna clean it up this time while the motor's out and address that coolant leak because I know where it was coming from. Well, I actually fixed it, but I'm gonna make sure that it doesn't happen again. Let's get these heads up, get this engine out of here, get these heads off, possibly oil pan, I don't know, we shall see. But hopefully I get on the stand and get the heads off tonight, and we can go from there. Alright, torque converter bolts just came out. Motor mount bolts are out. I might cap that off just because I don't know how violent taking this out of here is going to be. I want to protect the threads. I think I got a cap somewhere. If not, I got a -10 something. I just throw in there to protect the threads on the timing cover. But let's get this motherfucker out of here. Moment to see what I forgot to disconnect. Might need to rock it. Be right back. And would you look at that? I think we have success. Let me get this up out of there. I think we got success. Fucking sweet. Let's finish getting this motor out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Holy exhaust leak. Oh, that's the one I broke the fucking bolt off in. Whatever. New heads don't have any broken exhaust bolts, so that's kind of cool. I just restud the ones I need to as needed. So I got like 3 or 4 stud kits in here somewhere. Sweet, let's get this motherfucker on out of here. Alright, so got the motor out. In a second, I am going to drain out the oil because I forgot to do that shit before I pulled the motor. And then I'm going to grab one. I might just throw it on the tire tonight. I don't know if I feel like putting it on the stand tonight. We'll see. I might throw it on the engine stand tonight. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to get some new bolts to do so. So I'm not sure if I feel like dealing with all that. We shall see though. But let me get ready to drain this oil and get an engine stand in here and see if I got bolts. And we'll go from there. Got my engine stand in here. Get ready to throw the motor on. Well, it don't matter for real. About to get this motor up on this stand. I got some bolts. I hate how small these M11s, or they're not M11s now. Mine are retapped because I take chances. But yeah, those are retapped. I think they're I can tell you whatever that bolt right there is, wherever those are. But I'm gonna get this on this engine stand and get the heads off of it. Fun. Alrighty. Let's get this we're gonna get this motor on here. You guys know the trick to do. I'm pretty sure if you've been with the channel for a while, you know how I like to do these. What I end up doing is I bolt the center section of this to the motor first, instead of trying to like finagle and bolt it on and have this level with this. It's way easier just to line up one thing. So I can usually get this to the point. I'm gonna lift this up here, and then once I get it up at the right level, I can pick this up and put it on there, then let everything down. And I'm strong enough physically to just put everything where I want it. So. You want to go a little bit higher. Oh shit. Because just in case you end up on top of that rail like you probably will. Because as you go up, this goes forward. So. Money. Yep. So now I'm going to lower it down, and as I lower it down, I'm gonna be back here trying to make sure this comes off of here. There we go. That's how I'm gonna do that. Lower this down just a tad. Luckily, you got physics on your side, and all this stuff just wants to fall down anyway. Oh, how I wish this floor didn't suck. Normally, if you have a garage, the floor doesn't suck. You can just pull a cherry picker over and lower this down. But have that privilege, so I gotta fight this shit. So I hold that there. Alright. Wasn't expecting it to come down that fast, but it'll be okay. There we go. And that, kids, is how that's done. Although that shit does not look happy. But, I mean, it's on there. Hopefully the fucking bolts don't break. Kind of feel like it's leaning, but it's just a fucking iron block. It'll be lighter in a bit. I'll be getting these heads off of it. There's that in there. Let's get this. And now I'm going to take these off and we'll be good to go. Got the cherry picker off of it. Going to get ready to pull these heads off of here. Then I'm gonna get going on putting the new heads on. I'm gonna put the heads on, and then I'm going to do the oil pan after I do the heads. So I don't know. I might do the oil pan first. We'll see. I haven't decided, but I'm gonna at least take it down to the short block right now. That's the next step. I got my valve covers off, and man, would you just look at that? Nice little gold color. This side in the light. Mind you, I pay $160 for this engine. 6-liter all iron block LQ4. The heads have never been off of this, and the oil pan have also never been off of this. So I did peek inside the valve covers, and when I saw how clean that was, I was like, fuck it, I'll send it. The motors, so far, and I mean, I haven't heard any knocks or anything. I didn't do a compression test or anything like that on it, but I mean, it seems healthy. Other than, you know, when I'm having tuning issues. But, yeah, let's get these heads off of here and see what it looks like up underneath. Well, first I gotta obviously pull the rockers off. Then we can get the heads off. Alright, so this head is ready to come off for the first time that I know of since 2001. I'm pretty sure it's factory sealed. These all look like factory bolts. So yeah, this head's coming off for the first time in what, 17 years? All right. I don't know if I can one hand this. Hold up. Okay. That all looks good. Do a little bit better once over of the gasket surface, but this side of block still looks happy. So that's pretty cool. I'll get the other side off in a second. Got the got the other cylinder head off. Everything looks fine in there. Did a few rotations. Got the push rods out and got them back in the spot they were in, so that way they stay in the same spot. You don't really gotta do that, but I'm a weirdo and I like to put stuff back where it came. So I'm gonna put each push rod back where in the what's the name it came out of. And I'm using the same rockers, so I mean I guess the rockers wouldn't matter as much, but whatever. This is where we're at with this. Get ready to tear this down. If you didn't notice, it is the next day. Look at that quack out there. But in case you didn't notice, I kind of tapped out last night, so I got it on a stand. That was good. That's even the OG junkyard filter. I don't know if nobody fucking with me on that stock long block shit. Straight out the junkyard. But now I'm going to actually put it back together and kind of care a little bit. So, for the motor's coming apart for a third time over the next winter when I do really, really nice things to it. But I'm going to be stock block for the rest of this year. So I'm going to just throw the new heads on this and new oil pan and toss this shit back in here. Sweet. Let's clean these head surfaces up a little bit. Still not going to put the heads on until after the pan's on. I'm gonna do the pan and rear main and all that stuff first. So, all right, giggity. As you see, I got everything upside down, cleaned up real good. I actually just descaled this and brake cleaned it down, get all like the oil and gunk and everything. I'm gonna respray it. I don't know what color yet, but I mean I'll figure that out as I go. Razor blade, the paint gets on the head surfaces. That's not hard to get off, especially if it's just like not prepped or anything. So that'll be easy. That's my next step. I'm gonna prime it real quick. So I already got it, the engine brake clean. Well, the block brake cleaned down and descaled and cleaned up and blown out and all that. So let's do that, and then from there we'll see where we end up at the end of the night. So apparently I'm a motherfucking liar because I'm painting it black again. You gotta, I mean, I'm gonna have the painted valve covers. I'm gonna have the cleaned up aluminum heads and a brand new aluminum pan. You know what? I think there'll be enough contrast, especially with the engine cover. Like, there's enough stuff going on. I don't need to paint that another color. Black just looks good enough. It's an iron block. Black works. So I'm gonna just rock that. Probably let that sit overnight. And after that sits, I'll pull the pan off and get the new pan on. And then turn around, put the heads on, and get this fucker back in the car. Sweet. Paint's all dry now. Gonna go ahead and pull the windage tray off. Clean up my surface here. It's already pretty fucking clean, considering it's the first time this pan's ever been off. I'm still gonna clean it, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't think I want to inspect the rods or anything, because if I don't know, nothing bad can happen. So I'm probably just gonna leave my all my rods alone and not even like touch them or spin it or nothing. So let's pull this off. Got all my new parts out here. throw the new windows tray on and go from there. Oh, not new windows tray, I'm sorry. I gotta take this one off and reinstall it. I actually forgot that I planned on using the truck windage tray with the F-body pan. So I'm just gonna cut this down. I got a picture of someone who did it before. I can't quite remember. I think they just had to cut it here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this right here. That should be a pretty easy slice. Obviously, I'm gonna remove it from the motor before cutting it, because otherwise, I mean, that's just way too sloppy for me. So I'm gonna remove my pickup tube, get the windage tray off and modified, and then get the F-body oil pan on, and then reassemble that, flip this around and do the heads, and I'm gonna be good on the engine side of things. And I'm gonna start cleaning up some other stuff on like the harness here, and there's a couple of small things up and around the car I want to clean up while I don't have an engine in there, just because it's easier to run wires and all that when there's no engine in the way. So let's do that and see you guys after I get all this stuff pulled apart.